Hello everyone, this video is just to show you one of my latest developments that I have created. This one is based on HTML, CSS and JavaScript using the jQuery library, and that's pretty much it. As you can see, the design is really basic because I'm not aiming to show a lot of HTML and CSS. I'm more focused on the programming stuff of JavaScript and jQuery. So let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, first of all, we have an HTML, a basic HTML, as I said before, that contains a basic navigation menu, and then it contains a table that is not displayed at the moment, and a modal that will be activated once we click out on this button. Okay, that's really basic in terms of the HTML. As you can see here, if I click here, the modal is popped up, and you will be asked to enter a title and the description of a task. This is gonna be a task manager. You will set here specific tasks that you gotta do at a specific time, and once you have completed them, you can set them as completed or done. Otherwise, they will appear as pending. Okay. So first of all, we have here the create task option, and once we click here the add button, you can see here that you are asked to enter the information right here. Okay, once you enter some info, the messages are fade out. Okay, this is done right here. Once you click on the button, in case that the title is displayed as, or in case the title or the description is in blank, the invalid feedback message that appears next to every input or text area, these guys are gonna be displayed, otherwise they're gonna fade away. Okay, I'm using the next method, so the invalid feedback div is displayed. Okay. Once I have this completed, for instance, I will enter here you will see here that the first task is displayed. This is my first task, and the status appears as pending. Let's move on, entering another one. Second task. This is my second task. Something important to point out here is that once I click on the add button, the page is not refreshed. Everything is entered inside the tab in real time. Okay, so this is something important to point out in order to show the advantage of using pure JavaScript and even some Ajax stuff and some other frameworks such as Angular or React. They allow you to create this functionality to create a CRUD system without the need of refreshing the page every single time that you do something. Okay, in this case I have created two tasks, and if I click here, set as done, you will see here that this is changed in real time once again as done. In case that you want to remove something, you can click here and the task is removed in real time. I can go ahead and enter a third one, and the third one is created right here. Let me talk about a bit about the code in the back of this, or behind of this program. First of all, I'm using let me show you the local storage option right here. Okay, you can see here that all the tasks are stored right here as objects. Okay, this is done right here. I create an object, then in case that there are no objects I will set an ID of first, otherwise I will check my latest item in the tab, and I will increase it as 1, or I will sum 1 in order to create the ID. This ID will be set on the object tasks. I set a title, description, and the DOM properties for the obj object task. Once I create my object, I store it, I changed it as a string, because the local storage doesn't store objects like that, so you have to change it first for a string in order for the local storage to store the data that you are entering, or the object that you are entering. This is how this info is stored. In case that I removed it, I have here this thing that receives the ID that I'm clicking at the moment that I let me check here. As you can see, I'm sending a function, and I'm sending the ID as a parameter of the function. Once I receive this parameter, I remove the item, and then I use this function called getTotalTasks in order to display how many tasks are pending right here. In case that there are no tasks, you can see here that the table disappears completely. Okay? So this is the deleting part, and the set done is kind of interesting. This is not needed. I create an object based on pretty much the same information. The only thing that I change on the object is the done equals true. And once I change this property of the object, I once again stringify it and set it in the local storage. And that's pretty much it. That's how it works. Something else, as you can see, this is completely responsive in case that I use this menu, or if I expand the whole website, you can see the menu as unusual website. Otherwise, it's a mobile menu. Okay, it's collapsed. And I have a couple of things right here about me. The languages that I'm managing, the technologies actually that I can handle in the front end, the back end, and some frameworks. Okay, and my contact. You can see my email address and my phone number. This repository can be found in GitHub. I have uploaded it, and you can find it right here, so you can clone or download the whole code for you to go over it. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.